right, art friends, let's get a hold of our junk journals today because we are doing yet another element of art. And today we're going to be celebrating form, which is 3-dimension. It's either the illusion of 3-dimension in a picture or it is actual 3-dimension. Like this glue bottle takes up space like you and I do. This is considered 3-dimensional. Today we're going to be making a pop-up card. So it's going to pop out at us. So the illusion of 3-dimension, because it's actually going to come out at you. So it will be a lot of fun. Find your blank piece of paper. It should be towards the back of your junk journal. And everybody's going to be getting a piece of paper like this. Different colors and so on. Colors really don't matter. But we are going to be starting with this paper first. So set your junk journals aside for now. And take out your large piece of paper, and we're going to be folding it in half, hamburger. So I'm going to take my 2 corners, bring it over, match up my corners first before I press and fold. All right. Now you can see it's like a book. This is my fold, and this is my opening. We want to work on the folded side, so take your finger and find the folded side, because we are going to be drawing lines on the folded side. If I were you, I'd take a pencil. I'm going to use a Sharpie just so you can see it better. We're going to be drawing 4 lines. I'm going to zoom in just a little. Here we go. I'm going to draw 4 lines, and they're going to be different lengths. So I'm going to come towards the top first, and I'm going to draw a line straight out. But this one's going to be the shortest line. So I'm going to come out and stop. Line number 2, I'm going to go about 1 inch lower. I'm going to go a little bit longer and stop. You can see line 1, 2 is longer. Line 3, I'm about the same distance. I'm going to come down. This one's going to be longer and stop. Now line 4 is going to be the same length as line 3. So I'm going to come down about the same distance, but I'm going to stop roughly at that same point. So you can see these 2 are the same length. All right. Next step is get us scissors, and I'm going to have us cut right on our black lines or our pencil lines. So our fold is towards the top. If you happen to draw on the wrong side, we can still fix it. Once we cut, we can no longer. Let's cut right on those lines and stop. Don't cut all the way through. We're using those as our guidelines. Stopping right when I hit the end. All right, now I've got little flaps here. Lay it down. I've got my fold at the bottom. Next step is I'm going to take each little flap, and I'm just going to fold it up. I'm going to do that to all 4 of them. 2, 3. See, this is the fold side. And 4. Just give it a nice fold. All right, now we can open them all back up again. Remember how we opened it like a book? That's how we're going to do. We're going to turn it and open it like a book. All right, he's got some funny folds in there, but you can see we've got these slits through the center. Now we need to flip it so it's going to pop out. This is where that form or that dimension is going to come in. So I'm going to stick my finger behind this first little lip here, and I'm going to pop it up. And right in the center, there's a fold, which was kind of our book crease. I'm going to reverse that fold. I'm going to flip it and fold it in the opposite direction. So now it pops up. Remember us talking about making a pop-up book? Looks like a square on the top. So that's what you want to do with each one. I'm going to take this next section. I'm going to pop it up, reverse the fold, and now you can see it's popping up at me. And I'm going to do it again on the bottom. We're going to make this look like a piece of cake. So you can see now I'm going to leave this last one. So we've got 3 tiers to our cake, and we can fold it in half, just like a book again. Press those folds, and we open it up. It's going to pop open just like a pop-up card. All right? So now we're going to bring this back into our junk journal. So please grab your junk journal, because we're going to be gluing this in. So it's just like a card. When you open it, it's going to pop up at you. So we want to get a hold of some sort of glue. It can be glue stick or glue. And we want to open it up. And we're only gonna glue on the areas that don't pop up. So we wanna be careful that we don't glue on these areas in the middle. So I'm gonna add a couple dots of glue around. Make sure you clear his nose. It's got a little booger on it, so I gotta clear him out. Dot, dot, not a lot, just a couple raindrops around my outside. Remember, too much glue is a really good way to ruin art, and we don't want to ruin our work. Close up the glue if we're done so it doesn't dry out. Bring back our journal. I'm going to lay that seam right in the middle, so the book seam and our paper seam should be the same. We're going to press it flat. Now remember, these slits in the middle, none of those are glued down. So that way, wipe off any extra glue if you got any popping out. You can see how it's going to start to act like a pop-up card. All right, we're not done yet, because now we're going to bring this puppy to life. It is going to look like a cake, so we need to decorate our cake, because that's always a ton of fun. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to use my Sharpies, but then of course I'm just going to use my markers that I have close by. You can use colored pencils or crayons for this. Any of them is just fine. I'm going to decorate my cake. I'm going to label it form, and we'll have our final element of art complete.